Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Kat. I've just filmed my first ever YouTube video. I'm really excited, and I've done this kind of smoky kind of look. So if you like the look, then please keep watching and I'll show you how it's done. For eyes, I'm gonna just start off with kind of a warm colour. So I'm just gonna take a brush and I'm gonna start with this Anastasia Beverly Hills, what's it called? Soft Glam. And I'm gonna do this colour over the lid. So I'm gonna do this one here, which is burnt orange. And I'm just gonna put that on the lid. Just pack it on. And then take it through here, through the crease a little bit, and then just kind of packing it on the lid as well as we go, and then blending it upwards. So I do the same on the other eye. Like that. And then just taking it through the crease as well, and then just kind of buffing it out to the side a bit. Both sides are matching, so buff it out, you don't want any kind of harsh lines. Next I'm going to go in with the same brush, just a different colour, so sienna in the pack, the one next to burnt orange. I'm going to go with that one next, and I'm going to do a little bit more in the crease rather than actually on the lid. So I'm going to take that into the crease. I tend to use the same brush, which maybe I shouldn't, but I do find it, I really do like this brush. So it just kind of blends everything together quite nicely. So yeah. So I've got the two colours, so I've got the first colour, the burnt orange, and then it kind of drifts into the darker colour, like so. Same on the other side. And then just kind of take the brush and kind of brush it out, so buff it out a little bit. You've done the crease, and kind of buff it out on both sides. Okay, so that's quite, you can even leave it there if you want just to look a basic kind of look, or we can take it to that next level and like make it a bit more intense with the darkness. The next shade that I'm going to use is it's called, what's it called? Oh, I'm not sure the name of it, to be honest, but it comes from this warm palette from Huda Beauty. It's just this one here to the side. It's like a reddy kind of colour, so I'm just going to take that with the same brush again and just kind of add it just into the crease, but I'm not going to blend it up like we did with the last colour. I'm just going to simply put it in the crease. Like so. It just gives it a bit more warmth, I think. Yeah, just taking it in, blending it into the crease, but not so much blended upwards, if that makes sense. So just like that. Okay, this brush is a little bit more detailed than the previous one I was using. So this was the first brush, is from a Morphe set, I think, and then this is the second brush. So it's a bit more detailed, this one we're going to use now. So the next colour I'm going to use, still from this palette here, it's this one. It's this kind of like browny, kind of purpley colour. Take a bit on the end of the brush, and I'm just going to go back into the crease again, but just focusing more on the outside rather than taking it over to this side, so just more in this kind of area here. That. And then I'm going to focus on the outer V as well. Here. And then I'm going to take that same brush that we used earlier and then kind of blend it all through together. Like so. And then same on the other side here. Just taking it into the crease. We're not taking it all the way over like we did with the other shades, just kind of halfway, blend it over a little bit, and then into the outer V as well, just here, so really getting that kind of smokier effect, if that makes sense. And then same again, just going to blend it through. Just going to add a little bit more to kind of the outer edge here, just near the lash line, just so that it comes in slightly and gives it a bit more of a gradient kind of smoky effect. So just pack that on like so. Same on the other side as well, just packing that on, so thicker to the outside and bringing it kind of in. Blending it up a little bit as well, and then again taking that same brush and just kind of blending it through. Next thing that we're going to do is the lower lash line, so underneath. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a slightly different brush. Actually no, I'm going to take this brush that we first used, just give it a bit of a wipe to get rid of those darker colours. And then I'm going to go back to the Soft Glam palette that we used earlier, and take the first colour that we used, which was the burnt orange colour, so the lighter colour, and just run it under here. Doesn't have to be tidy at all, just running it through. So running that under here. Take it quite far down. Blend it out, so make sure the edges are kind of seamless so it doesn't look harsh. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a different brush, so more of a flat brush, and take the darker colour that we used from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and we're going to run that one just closer to the lash line than the burnt orange colour. So we're using the colour Sienna here over the burnt orange colour. Just like add a little bit of the red that we used. So put a bit of that here. Just close to the lash line again. So you can really see that red coming through. And then with the same brush, we're going to use the darker brown colour. Put a bit on the edge of it and go really close as you can to the lash line. Kind of buff it out. Pretty happy with the eye look. It's not major difficult to do. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to do some black eyeliner in the waterline, just to intensify the look a little bit more. To do as well, which I don't know if anyone else likes to do this, but with the black liner, just kind of take it out to the outer V. So, kind of, so you're extending the lash line a little bit. Next is I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. So curl them through, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna do lashes, but I'm gonna do mascara first. So yeah, add a little bit of mascara. Mascara I'm using is the Lash Sensation, which everyone probably has from Maybelline. These are the eyelashes. These are the Allure eyelashes, most wanted. What ones are they? I don't know what ones they are, but they're these. So they're quite good. They're quite dramatic, and they look really nice on as well. So yeah, I'm gonna put those on. First of all, I'm just gonna put glue on them just so that they can have a little second to go tacky, and then I'll put them on after. To my face, what we've got left to do, I've got bronzer, I've got blusher and highlight, and then of course setting spray, but I'll do that right at the very end. Zoom you in a little bit. Okay, so first I'm going to do bronzer. I like to use this type of brush to do bronzer. This isn't like a fancy brush or anything. And the bronzer that I actually use is this one. It's actually an Asda bronzer, which sounds a little bit cheap. But I actually really like it, and it lasts a while. So with the bronzer, of course I've already done the contour. I'm just going to kind of add to that, if that makes sense. So just adding it along here, along the side, and on the top, and then same on the other side. So I'm just going to add here, on the side, and then on the top as well. Yeah, so with the bronzer, just adds a little bit of colour to the face, a little bit of dimension, and bring it down the neck as well, so you're not looking ghostly everywhere else, and along the collarbone if you want to. Normally I would have fake tan on, but today I haven't, so just gonna have to bronze up a little bit. So the brush that I'm going to use for the blusher is this one. It's a Real Techniques one. I think it's, oh, I'm not sure how much it is actually, but it's quite a good one. It's like a domed blusher brush, so you can get quite a lot on in one time. The blush I'm going to use as well is this Max blush from Rimmel. Again, just a cheapy kind of drugstore one. So what you're going to do, just dab it on a little bit here, and then just kind of, I don't want to have massive pink cheeks, but just kind of this area I like to apply it. Blusher, I feel like it makes the face look prettier and it may be a bit happier rather than it just being dull and boring. So add a little bit of blush, just brightens it up a little bit. Next thing I'm going to do is highlighter. Actually no, I'll do brows first. I haven't done my brows yet. And my brow pomade. Where is it? It's usually right here. Where is it?
I don't even know what a brow pomade is. What does it look like?
A little Anastasia Beverly Hills thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna have to use this cheapy. I want to use my expensive one. Okay, so I can't find my usual brow pomade, so I've got this one that I'll use, which is just as good. It's a L'Oreal. I like to focus first kind of mid to end rather than here, because of course we want less product here, more product on the end. Just going to start off by angling the brush and just kind of roughly painting over the brow. And then make a little bit of an arch, and then finish off by extending the tip, if that's what it's called, the tail, I don't know. The inner part with the head of the caterpillar. No. Brows aren't really my thing, so I'm not that good at brows, so yeah. Okay, so fill in. Okay, so that doesn't look great, but it'll do for now. It takes me ages to do my eyelashes. Yeah, I'm gonna do those off camera, and then I'm gonna come back once I've actually finished them. So I was gonna do lashes, but I'm really not good at putting them on, and it's taken me a long time, and it just looks awful. So I'm working on. So I'm just gonna add more mascara, just kind of thicken it up a little bit. If the mascara actually touches the kind of the lower lash line, or just below, you know, really like underneath the eye, I don't know what that's called, but if it kind of goes a bit messy underneath, it doesn't matter, because you're going for a smoky look anyway. Take it into the corner. Highlight, I'm going to use this kind of domey little brush. I don't know what it is. If it is a Morphe one, I don't know if it is actually for highlight or what. This is the highlighter, so I'm just gonna dap it in, and just go here. Just add a little bit highlight just here, just above where the blusher was. Same on this side as well. I like Cupid's bow, and I also like to run it on the tip of my nose, so I look like a little Tin Man, and then along the bridge of my nose as well a little bit, on the Cupid's bow, like that, up here. I try not to overline the lips too much because I feel like it looks silly, but a little bit's fine. And to overdraw a little bit on the top, and then kind of bring it into the kind of the corner of your mouth, that point. Bring that along the proper part of the lip rather than overdrawing it, to make it look a little bit more natural but still quite full. I'm going to use a lipstick and a lip gloss over the top, just so I think it looks like a nice kind of effect, and you've got both. Nice satin kind of finish, like so, which looks nice, which I'm tempted to leave it, but I'll put the gloss on anyway just because I said I'd do it. The gloss I've got is the NYX lip gloss, again, cheapy product. I don't really have many expensive products, but you know, when you're first starting out, then you know what can you do. Okay, so I'm just going to apply some lip gloss. Ooh, first I'm trying this one as well, nice and minty. Actually, is that minty? I don't know, but it tastes nice. Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So just take it like that and just lather it on, like so. Take that on, let it dry. Here's the completed look. I hope you enjoyed. This is a completed look. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's my first little video, so please give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I really enjoyed filming it, so hopefully you love this look, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!